Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Wright again. We are now in week 3 of our remote learning for marking period 4. Um, I had a Zoom call this morning and I only had one student show up. Shout out to Meadow, thanks for doing that. That was awesome. So I missed seeing a lot of you, and I hope you're all doing well. And if you couldn't make it this morning, I do hope that you take a minute. I'm going to post 2 different videos today. This first one is just going to explain what I'm asking you to do this week because it's a little bit different from weeks past. And then I'll post another one with more like instruction, going over kind of the PowerPoint and the actual lesson and stuff. So this one should be fairly short here. So here we are in week 3. You should be able to see my Schoology page. So I'm in marking period 4, learning resources, and we are down here. You guys should only see this one, week of May 26th to the 29th. We're jumping way ahead to chapter 9, and we're going to focus on chapter 9, section 1 this week, which is the topic is learning, and specifically we're going to focus on classical condition of learning, which that will be more in my my PowerPoint video. So this is what you see when you enter the folder. This is what I wanted to go over with you. There's a lot in here, and a lot of it is optional, and then there's one bit of required work. So what you have here is you have the guided reading. I have the PDF here if you want to print it out and write it on paper, but then I also have the PDF here in Schoology. So this is optional. This is going to be like reading your textbook and completing an outline. And so if you are going to do this, then please do it right here in Schoology. It should grade the work for you. We've kind of had some experience with the scavenger hunt where you got things marked wrong if you had one word, transposed differently or, capitalized incorrectly. Don't worry about that. I can go back and give you credit. I'll go back and look at everything. But this is going to be needed in order to help you for the required assignment this week, which is this 9-1 quiz. So guided reading is optional. But in order to take the quiz, you have to read the book. So you have to read chapter 9, section 1, and then complete this guided reading, fill in the blank. It's very simple. It's not hard. And it should help you kind of outline the details of the chapter. The other optional work here is the vocab sheet. Again, there's a PDF, but then I would prefer you to please complete it here on Schoology. And this vocab sheet should help you, again, go through some of the terms, which are a little bit tricky this week. Some of the terms that you guys are going to be learning are classical conditioning, neutral stimulus, unconditioned response, conditioned stimulus, conditioned response. So if any of that sounds foreign to you, you probably need to complete this vocabulary sheet so that you can do well in the quiz. And then lastly, you have the quiz here. This is the required work for this week. If you want to get checked off this week to get 100 marked in eSchool for completion, 9-1 quiz has to be completed, okay? If you do the guided reading and you do the vocab, but you don't do the 9-1 quiz, no credit, okay? The credit this week is for completing the quiz. These other 2 things, guided reading and vocab, are optional. They're here to help you, to prepare you for the quiz, which is the actual assignment for the week. All right, so I wanted to make that clear to you so that you knew what was what, and what I was going to be looking for as far as checking off. As far as getting the work done, you guys can break it up however you want. If you want to do it all in one day, that's fine. If you say, I'm going to focus on psychology today, and I'm going to do the guided reading, the vocab, and the quiz all in one day, perfectly fine. If you need to space it out, that's fine too. You have until Sunday at 11:59 to get it completed. Keep in mind, it's a short week. We're already on Tuesday, and Thursday is an in-service day for teachers. So I'll be around if you need me. You can message me through Schoology, but we won't do any type of Zoom or video conferences that day. I would highly recommend that you try and get your work done by Friday so as not to procrastinate. But that's just my recommendation. You have until Sunday if you need it. All right, that's it for this video, I think. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Check out my next video, which will have some more information, and we'll go over some of these assignments here. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.